This weekend, the PGA Tour playoffs reached their climax at Eastlake Golf Club in Atlanta. The top 30 players in the race for the Fedex Cup teared up in the Tour Championship, the finale to the season, hoping to end their year on a high. Win the Fedex Cup and you carve a place in history. But you also pick up one of the richest prizes in sport, a cool $10 million.
This is what it's all about now. We obviously have a long year, and we're preparing to peak at the right time, and this is the right time to peak. And like I said, it's a fun week. It's a lot of drama because anybody can win, and that's what it's all about.
You've got a chance. It might be a small chance if you only just scrape in, but there's still a chance. So it's exciting for us, and I think it's good for the fans as well.
It just gives it that extra kick to make it a little bit more exciting for us to finish the year and for the fans to have something else to cheer for.
Mathematically, any of the top 30 can win the Fedex Cup, but it's only the top 5 who control their own destiny. If any of them win the Tour Championship, they automatically claim the giant jackpot. And that's good news for Zach Johnson, who climbed into the top 5 last week with a win at the BMW.
I played really well this week and have another win. Obviously, I win the FedEx, but I'm in a position now where I can solid play will help me a lot.
Obviously, a win at the season's final event is the target for all the players in the field, but in order to do that, they need to conquer the other 29 leading performers this season, and a tough Eastlake layout that was home to one of the game's all-time greats.
Obviously, a golf course kind of steeped in history. Kind of Bobby Jones obviously played a lot of his golf there, and was really part of the design of that golf course.
It's a course that demands every aspect of your game to be on. And the greens are firm, fast, fairways are lush. So it's one of those. I feel like it really does separate the field. The ones that are playing well will rise to the top. The ones that are kind of struggling, you're going to get bit.
Players further down the standings still have a chance of claiming the Fedex Cup if the leaders falter, and they'll have their own goals to consider as well. Anyone who's reached this stage is already into the biggest events next season, but there's also a chance to end their year on a high.
I've seen it from different angles now, and I like the fact that with one good week you can really change a year around, and that's what I'll be hoping for this year.
That's what we want to be. You want to be able to compete in the biggest tournaments, and to do that you need to get to that Tour Championship, be able to get to that top 30, get in those majors, get in those World Golf Championships, and have a chance to compete week in, week out against the best players in the world.
At the end of the day, there is one thing that makes the Tour Championship one of the most thrilling weeks on the sporting calendar, and that's the biggest payout in golf, which each year goes to the winner of the Fedex Cup.
I'm trying not to think about it. That incentive that the Tour and FedEx is put into place is something that's it's hard to wrap your brain around. It's a pretty nice incentive.
$10 million can go a long ways, and you're not really doing anything extra other than playing golf. So it's been a great setup, even for the guys that aren't winning that $10 million. There's only one guy that can do that, but everybody's getting pretty well taken care of out here when they're in the playoff system, and it's definitely a great bonus for us.
What's at the end of the rainbow is pretty special. There's a lot to play for there, and it's every player's goal to try and make it.